Hi, Finn. Good to see you. I have watched enough of LA stuff. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I thought I'd play some video games. What's up? How y'all doing? Has your president threatened to arrest your governor yet? Just curious. I know it's disappointing. It's very disappointing, but here we are. I mean, this was predicted. People said, and they said, you'll just be overreacting. You'll just be overreacting. Stop overreacting. Everybody stay calm. Yeah, I don't know about that. Your prime minister hasn't done that? I hope not. Jeez. It's not normal. Yeah, I can turn it down. Let me fiddle with it for a second. Let's see. Where do I do this? That's probably better, right? There we go. No, I'm here to please. All right, let's see here. I usually play hard, so this is like the first year I've ever played Alliance really seriously. I've like messed around occasionally on an alt, but I'm such a hardcore hoardie that I feel weird about it, but here I am. Yeah, the pops, like those pops are either tear gas or they're bullets, like, but they're the rubber bullets. There's this one video where the guy shoots the it's an Australian journalist in the leg, and you can just tell it's on purpose, it's deliberate. He looks right at her, there's nothing much going around her, and just pops it off just out of malice and just out of how dare you film us kind of thing. And you know what's anti-American? Being anti-press is anti-American. That's like that's one of our constitutional rights, is a free press. And even if the journalist is not from here, it's very alarming that a cop would do that on purpose. And of course, their faces are all covered, a lot of them. So like, good luck with any accountability. What is all this? What is this? I don't even know what this event is. It looks really wild. High score. Okay, let me see what this is. Dare I ask? Dastardly duos? Sounds like I'm gonna battle somebody. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this in WoW. I guess if I figure out... Oh, look, a stage. I'm the winner. Apparently if I stand here, there's like a little bubble over my head, but I don't know what it does. Ooh, can I get off of it, or am I stuck here forever now? Did I do a thing? I don't know how to get off. I'm stuck. I live here now. What is going on? I can't do nothing. This is what I get for clicking on something I don't understand. No action bot pulled up or anything. Can't get on a mount. Ah, hail. I can't hearth. I'm stuck here forever. This is where I live now. You should be able to click off of it, right? You'd think. This is so weird. Well, this is fun to go live about. Watch me get stuck in the game. If I click on one of these things... There's a device over there I can click on. Maybe it'll let me move at least. Nope. Look, there was a little wheel that showed up at this box. I clicked it, I stood on it, and now I can't get off of it. Okay, let me look at the journal and figure out what's going on with this. This is World of Warcraft. What's the big news, Blue? What's going on now? Yes, the police are escalating things. Like, sending in the National Guard and the Marines is super escalating things. Like, it's super bad. What's the big news besides my state being threatened by Trump? Dastardly duos. Hello, fight fans. The world's meanest villains. Oh, okay. We're gonna fight meanest villains. Okay. So how do I get off this box? There's no reason why I should be stuck on this box. Wait, I could probably go leave. There we go. Yay, I'm smart. So I'm gonna fight like bosses? Sure, I'll compete. I don't know. So how do I get into this fight? What you want? Cherry bomb. Okay, whatever. I have no idea what I'm getting into, but we're gonna go into it. I'm gonna die. Von Helton will be homeless this week, Thursday. I thought he owned that trailer that he's in or whatever. Or did his mom not leave it to him? Oh, do tell. What is happening with Von Helton? Von Helton is a child neglector. He's a piece of garbage, as you might know. I don't know if you know this. He's a YouTuber. And he's just an awful person. Of course, he's got like lots of detractors, Blue being one of them. Oh, are we going to all be fighting each other? No. No, I don't want to remove helpers. I want helpers. Oh, there's a burger for me to eat? Ooh, I can get like mage food. Okay. What's this? Is this a potion? Oh, wait, drink a potion. What did it do? Vial of healing, health increase. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see. I think there's a little rock I can click here and it'll give me more boost. I'm going to do that. Cheat to win. Yeah, baby. So is this going to be like a arena kind of? Oh, these are people I know. Okay. These are helpers, I guess. Okay. Enter the dome. Sure, I want to die. Von Helton, wizard, vampire, immortal chosen of the older gods. Yes. My inventory is always full. I am like the biggest pack rat. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just killing bitches. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna kill you. Whatever this is, I'm gonna collect it. I don't know what it is. You guys can handle it. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Hang on 1 second. I want to talk to someone. All right. I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna move on here. I'm just gonna kill everybody. I'm a paladin. I can kill everybody. It's boring. My first character I ever played was actually a warlock, and they're really fun. And then I started playing a paladin during Wrath because we needed a holy pally at the time, so I did a lot of healing. And then for the last probably 3 times I've been, maybe the 3 expansions, really since Pandaria, I've been playing the shaman more often. I like shamans, like Ellie. I do Ellie Resto, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to just face roll, so right now I'm a Ret Pally. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'm supposed to earn points in here. Get out of my circle. This is my circle. Casting heal. Oh, where are you? Not anymore, you're not. Yeah, I'm a pally right now. You've been a rogue? Rogues are really hard. I've messed with rogues. I have a leveled rogue right now, but I don't really know what I'm doing on them. I'm good at pallies. I'm good at warlocks. I'm okay at a mage. I'm okay at as a hunter. Not very good as a warrior. Not very good as a rogue. Though I really like rogues. The idea of them. I'm good as a druid. I could do that. I could do shaman. But there's some classes like monk I don't connect with at all. I'm letting heals pop off like crazy. Should probably just kill him. We won! I don't know. You guys handle it. I'm picking this up. I don't know what it is. I have maybe 6 80s? No, maybe 4, 5. I don't know what I have 2 druids that are leveled from different servers. Why, I don't know. Oh, this isn't good. Oh look, it's like Contra with like dots of fire and stuff. I probably should move from that. Oh well. I don't know what these gears do. They keep putting out weird things like this to do this expansion, and like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just killing things. It's like a... Does this ever end? This guy's stubborn. He won't die. Sally, please don't bark. Skyrim. Skyrim's kind of cool. It's really, really gray, and I always feel like I can't see as well in that game. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, we got a treasure! Oh, I got it. I got something for it. What did I get? Not terrible. A little war-bound equipment. Not bad, not bad. Can I do this like endlessly, or is this like something I do? Probably because you're trying to beat scores, I'm guessing. Do I just jump on this guy? Enter the dome. Okay. And this teleports me back. Sally. Sally doesn't think my husband should be able to leave the house. She don't like it very much. So Von Helton's going to be homeless. He's a child abuser, so I'm not sad. But yes, he's a wizard, vampire, mortal, chosen one of the older gods. A master of great wealth is going to be homeless. Yes, yes, yes. Going to be homeless. Von Helton is just a joy. Just kidding, he's not. Oh yeah, he's the Punisher too. I forgot about that part. The Punisher. Oh, I forgot about that too. All of his crazy delusions. Space Marine. I forgot about that too. Yep. Oh man. All right. Oh, I got a little quest to turn in. Okay. What is this? Prize purse? Okay. Give me the purse. What did I get? I got 2 gold. And what is this? I don't know what this is. Prize purse. Let's see. Okay, little bullhorn. Clock. Some keys. I guess if you choose like a harder way to do this, then you get more stuff. I don't know, but I just joined an LFR. He did, and he shot at aliens. I remember. He shot at aliens. I remember that in his backyard. Ouch. Oh, I guess we're not going to skip this guy. We're going to just kill him? Okay. We usually skip him. Oh, no. I could, like, put the sound on, but it's all going to be like, bang, bang, bang. It's really loud. And it sounds exciting while you're playing, but it's kind of like overpowering when you listen to it and you're not playing. Bond will not be homeless. His alien friends will be able to help him. Okay. The alien. Ooh. Piece of candy. I'm an engineer. What's up? I manage to die here sometimes, just jumping. I'm special that way. So this is like a goblin casino, and I don't think it's lost on me that they did a casino this year. Like I feel like that's sort of a Trump theme, being a casino. I don't know. I do love goblins though. I like them a lot. I usually play a goblin quite a lot. My shaman, when Horde is a goblin. It's just choreography. Any time you raid, it's just choreography. Oh, that's really far. Oh, someone's already dead. Is it someone that matters? That's the thing about rezzing people, is like you have to decide if they matter or not. It's too much responsibility for me as a paladin. Okay, this little bastard's gonna heal this guy, so we're gonna kill him. He's got a skull. Oh. Shiny stuff's usually bad. We'll move out of that. Could be a donation scam. I'll go give you my life. Spirit Link, go. This is where it gets confusing. I actually haven't done the real raid. This is the LFR. So like there's all this stuff flying everywhere, and I don't know like if there's a pattern you should follow. Oh geez. See, I'd probably be dead in a real raid for that. I got hit by a block. But I'm also looking at chat, so there's that too. Moving out of the bombs. Moving out of the bombs. Moving out of that. I love it when they don't kill the ads and you're just stuck there killing the ad by yourself. You know, back when I played WoW and it was Cataclysm, we were on the back of a dragon and you'd have to like roll the dragon and people had to actually cooperate and stand in a certain place, and it was just absolute mayhem all the time. Just constant mayhem. Probably one of the hardest LFRs I'd ever been in. I just don't connect with Final Fantasy that much for whatever reason, you know. But I mean, I think part of the reason for WoW is so social, it kind of got me in. It's not as social anymore, so it's not as fun as it used to be. Jeez Louise, Sally. Tranquilo. Tranquilo. I need to go this other way. I'm dead. Yeah, I made choices that were just not good. Hey, Lono, good to see you. You know what I really want is just the mount from this guy. Here, I'll give you my health. It's one of the nice things about being a paladin is you tend to have your health up quite a bit and you heal yourself a lot. So when you see like someone throw a spirit link down where people are just basically stealing health from people to give it to people that are nearly dying, I'll just jump in that really quick because it's super easy for me. Ooh, this is getting crazy. Oh, bomb. Okay, we're gonna get out of that. Okay, is there anything I need? So I do kind of want the eye. And I don't really need anything else, I don't think. I failed anyway. I think I don't need boots. Not really. I do love a good shield for an off-spec, but... Oh yeah, I want that. Nada, no mount. Wah, wah. Okay. And I'll just leave this place, I guess. What's up? Failure is one of the basic human freedoms. That's right. Feel free to fail. Fail all over the place. I think that's one of the things, though, that we don't know, like when we see success in somebody, is we don't really know how many times they fail, you know, a lot of times. And that is a factor. Wow, wow. I only got 23 gold. So I don't really know what the deal is with this thing. Bonus event time walk through Burning Crusade. I do like Burning Crusade. Need all. All for what? Undermine Heroic. Hi, I'm here for Undermine Heroic. I haven't done a regular Undermine, just LFR. Take me. I'm the paladin. I'll be fine. Let me see. Where? Let's do... I'm going to do Shock and Awesome. Then I'm going to go for off-spec loot this time. I'm going to go for Protection loot. Or often when we see someone fail, we don't know what kind of connections they had. Nepotism is a huge part of millionaire stories. That's true. That's true. Well, and the American dream has shifted. The American dream really, here's what the American dream really is to live a good life, raise your family in some relative comfort, you know, not to have all the toys or be the richest person, but to have like a home and something that is yours and something you can enjoy. The American dream has been hijacked by corrupt individuals and I would say like capitalism and just a stupid story that they tell people. And they're like, the American dream is to be a millionaire, or to make it big in like the biggest way possible. And it's like a nice story and all, but like the really what most people want in the United States is to be able to own their own damn home, which is becoming increasingly impossible. Or I don't know, be content in the job that they are, or feel safe at least in the job that they're in, or be able to take care of their kids. Like American Dream is actually a fairly low bar that they made up and said, oh well, no, it's this instead. And is it that instead? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think most of us want to be pretty I don't know, content where we are and maybe growth or whatever, but like I don't want to do your world quest. Leave me alone. World quests are nice, but like there needs to be a switch to like toggle them off when I don't want it spamming me. Let's see. I want to. I'm looking. So I'm in queue right now, but I thought I'd mine a little bit, and then there's like everything's picked over. Oh, here's one. Piece of candy. I have no idea why I find mining to be like kind of satisfying, but like not skinning and not herbal picking, just mining. I don't know why. I am on a controller. That's right. You outed me. Shout out to your nose. I am on a controller. So here's my thing with the controller. Like I know. I've playing WoW for years with a keyboard and mouse for years, especially as a healer. I probably still have to play as a healer with and I did a lot of healing in raids. In a because I was in a fairly competitive guild at one point. But I guess I'll do this dumb quest. But as a melee, I can just do this just fine. Like, okay, aren't I supposed to pick this or something? Ugh. And this guy's dizzy. What do you want, bro? Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Oh, he's eating the grass really fast here. I mean, I've heard of like releasing the goats to like clear brush away, but I've never seen it this fast. Dun, 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 dun. Sally, what are you bargaining at? Really, seriously? That's her mad bark. She's mad at Scott for leaving the house. How dare he? How dare he? Huh, Sally, that's really sad. I'm so sorry. You waited all day for him and he just left. Very sad. You're welcome. I don't even understand what I'm seeing. It's World of Warcraft, yo. It's World of Warcraft. Working 40 hours a week at $15 an hour is not enough for a studio apartment. That's true. That's true. It's not. It's, I mean, getting $20 an hour, $22 an hour is really not enough, like, at all, actually. It's just wild to me. Like nobody's addressing real issues. So like real issues would be like our housing crisis. Why so many people are getting just killed on rent, and also like, can't even buy a house because investors are buying up all the houses and stuff like that. And then going, why do we have so many homeless people? Why are all the homeless people in California? Well, the homeless people are in California because you don't freeze to death in California. So yes, it's like we have like outlandish rent costs and stuff like that. So yes, we have some homegrown homeless people that aren't all the stereotypes that you're saying. Like everybody's like, oh, they're all drug users, or they just want to be homeless, or they're all mental. And it's like, but there's a lot of people that end up on the street that would surprise you. It would surprise you sometimes, how people end up in the circumstances they do. But we have homegrown ones for sure, and we do have a housing problem that nobody's addressing properly in the state. But what I would say is that there's also so many imported homeless people, and I'm not trying to like dog on them or anything. It's more like you just don't freeze to death here, and we're not like as hot as Vegas. Like homeless people in Vegas have to live underground. It's wild. Where here, you can just take a nap at the beach. Like it's way better to be homeless here if you have to choose. And so like people are gonna hang out where they don't freeze to death, where they won't die of heat exhaustion, or most likely. And so so we have an enormous amount of homeless people. So not all of it is homegrown in a sense. And it was weird because I was seeing somebody complaining about undocumented immigrants, and like they're the reason for the housing crisis. And I was like, are you sure they're the reason? I don't think they're the reason. And then they're like, well, we will have less homeless people now. And I'm like, no, we're gonna still have homeless people. And it's just I don't know, it's just terrible. Everybody has everybody punching down or sideways and never up where it counts. Never up. What is the difference between now and then? Well, we used to tax the rich back in the days. We used to tax them quite a bit, and now we don't, which is interesting. Eat the rich, man. Eat the rich. You're not, you guys, I just want to say that nobody is a temporarily embarrassed millionaire. So eat the rich. You want the mount? I am a mount collector. I like to collect a lot of mounts. But there's a mount that I really want really bad, and I've tried it like almost every year with probably like, I mean, I've played WoW. WoW's been around for 20 years, so I've almost every year, maybe like skip like 3 or 4 years maybe. But like I keep trying for the Headless Horseman mount. I really want that one. Out of all the mounts, that's the one I want. The black horse that flies, And no, never get it. And everybody I knew got it, not me. I'm just cursed. It's cursed. Yeah, Massachusetts house pricing is insane too. And then you go, well, maybe, like you reasonable red state, what's a little bit intimidating with the Midwest, the red state areas is the weather, right? So I'm a complete sissy when it comes to the weather because I don't really have that much weather. I have fires to contend with and earthquakes to contend with. And once in a while I'll get a heat wave, we'll get a heat wave August through November sometimes. That's when we get hot. But overall things are pretty easy mode here for weather. And I don't know if I could survive snow. And I'm scared of tornadoes. And I don't know where all the flood zones are, but they all look scary. Like seeing what happened to South Carolina and North Carolina, I'm like, whoa, that's scary. Like this was 100-year flood. I'm like, oh God. But I think what's more scary now to me is the governance of these states is just getting freaky. The things that are passing in Texas have me side-eyeing them, which is kind of weird because Texas is, well, everybody thinks it's a red state. It kind of is, but there's a lot of purple areas in Texas, like Dallas, just kind of purple, Austin. So a lot of purple areas, like the city I'm in, San Diego, is actually a purple city. And usually you'll find some balance there because everybody's a independent or moderate. Oh, I hate this one. I have to like aim. This is where the mouse actually fares better. Let me get these two guys right here. So there's like these treasures you dig up, and then when you dig up the treasures, they come up with stuff. And it's usually not very exciting stuff, but I feel compelled to dig them up anyway. And it's usually like maybe more points for your profession or a Titan disc fragment for your quest. And wax, which I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I guess I could look it up at Wowhead, but I haven't yet. All right, a 1. That's it. There's nothing left. I'm still in looking for raid. It's going to be slow. I got this from referring Savage Minnow to the game, and I haven't played with Minnow in like 6 months. Thanks, Minnow. Thanks for the mounts. Have you played Shadow Tier? Have you played the new Space Engineers? But you can handle the weather everywhere else. In Minnesota is great. Minnesota looks freezing. It looks freezing. Oh no, I need to be south. No matter what I do, I need to be south. I'll take the humidity of Louisiana over the freezingness of the cold tundra. I can't do Wisconsin. No, I'd cry. Montana's cold. Yeah, I need a little bit of warmth. I can't do that cold stuff. Or at least long term, not to that degree. Though I do like Waltz. I like him a lot, actually, Tim Waltz. I guess Prince was from Minnesota, right? That was one of the big people from there. Ah, it's the same thing again. So like these are supposed to like have like different goals, not the same thing over and over again. And that's it. So this guy I got this mount doing like the time things, like when you go back in time and you're doing the different dungeons. I guess there's a chance for this time lost strike thing to pop up. And I like that one. He's got like see-through wings and he's all blue. That's pretty cool. And this guy's from Wrath. Probably Oldar, I'm thinking. I had a lot of fun in Wrath. That's probably my peak WoW period was Wrath. I really, really had a lot of fun. I played in Kata, and we had a full-on guild mutiny in Pandaria. It was crazy. Somebody like tried to take half of our guild. Yeah, it was wild. And I guess they miscalculated because like a lot of us play because we like each other, not just because like we want to like be like super, super competitive. And so I don't know why I keep going up. So one of the things about playing with a controller is every so often something glitches out. That's okay though. I got a bubble. I'm just gonna fall to my near death. And then bubble. 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 Oh no. Oh no. It didn't let me bubble in midair. It doesn't let you do that anymore. Well, that's terrible. Well, I just learned something. I guess you can't bubble in midair anymore. Ooh, I got something to turn in here. Okay, where do I stand with you? Where do I turn in my things? Not you. Is it you? Crafting orders? No. I have like a Curo to turn in. No, I don't want to transmog. Don't want to upgrade. Hmm. There we go. I can get shields now? What? Oh, it's cosmetic stuff. Hmm. I'll have to look at that later. I was a homeschool kid, so when COVID happened and we all had to stay home, I was like, I have trained for this. Like, so, like, for me, it wasn't like the end of the world. Plus, I was pretty social with gaming and, obviously Discords and, the nonsense on YouTube. So, like, for me, like, I didn't feel like I had no social life whatsoever or anything. And, ooh, what's going on? We're all dying here. But yeah, I was like, I've trained for this my entire life. I was just kidding, not my entire life. But ooh, I'm dying. I think I liked to go outside. That I was more affected by being able to like just go to a park or something or whatever I wanted to do at the beach. I've never seen people die here before. Not really. This is ridiculous. So there's a robot dino, and there's a robot gorilla, and they're going to fight each other, and we're going to fight them fighting each other. And they're blaming the tank for pulling everything, and that's why we all died. Well, I didn't die, but a lot of us died. You know, there's a lot of pressure on the tanks, I gotta say. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm group 2, and usually they say evens this way, odds that way, but I guess I'm just gonna go kill the dinosaur. That's my favorite one. I like to kill the dinosaur. Choose your buff. Why, hi, Lizzie Stardust. I'm playing World of Warcraft. We're gonna kill this dinosaur here. He's pretty cool. And then there's a gorilla that we have to kill too, but that's that team's job over there. Job. Usually this guy goes down first, and then we kill him after. Oh! Okay, we're started. And again, like everything in WoW, that's... In raiding, it's all choreography. So I'm supposed to soak this, but there's a laser I'm supposed to move out of at the same time. So I'm going to go on this edge here. Oh, ouch. So you share damage on that. That's always a kind of a tricky thing in LFR is like for people that just start, they get confused on what they're supposed to stand in and what they're not supposed to stand in. Because your inclination is to run from anything that looks like a bomb, not towards it. So like this guy here is a bomb. Oh. I can't soak because I have to get out of this. There we go. Now I did it. I did both. So yeah, you shoot a laser, but if the laser lands on the thing you're supposed to stand in, it's a pain. I just took a ton of damage just for no reason. I couldn't run the other direction because the guy was running it the other direction. Help soak. Oh shit. Get your laser away from me. So he focuses in on one person and shoots that laser out, and that one person's like, who, me? And they just stand there and get everybody like zapped. That's how LFRs go. Oh, they're gonna run at each other. I don't know if it matters if I hit this guy or not. Put dots on him too. And then, like, usually the rule of thumb is that if it's like a dinosaur or a dragon, it's supposed to like tail swipe you. And if you're at the tail, it's supposed to knock you back or hurt you. And in this guy, it doesn't seem like it matters. I can run into the tail and nothing happens. That's really strange. Okay, something here. Yeah. Basically, I'm looking to see if anything like has a gem upgrade or anything that's like worth it. Nope. Oh well, I still get like these tokens. So like if it's nothing for me, I get tokens. We're gonna kill trash. I'm gonna get rooted. Oh yeah, it's it sucks that Gus is gone. I just noticed what you said there. Yeah, the politics Discord was too much for me too. He likes to do battle there for some reason, and I just it's I'm technically in it, but like I mean, last time I was in the politics and religion Discord, I mean, they were screaming and fighting about who was the pedophile. Like it was somebody that was like an Islamic apologist fighting with somebody that was a Jewish uh, I don't know if you call them apologists, and a Christian apologist, and they were all screaming at each other about who was actually the pedophile, and it was just madness. So, like one person screaming, Muhammad, married a 9-year-old, which is true, and it's gross, and then the other person's yelling, "Well, rabbis used like after they like circumcised the kid, they would like suck the blood out or something like that," and then they were like screaming about that, and then the Christian would come in, they're like, but what about the Catholic Church? And I don't know. It was just like that's all they would talk about like when I was in there. And I was like, I'm not into this at all. Green Soul, yeah, Green Soul's around sometimes, but he hangs out with like a bunch of red pillars. And he's not a red pillar, but they are. Brojos. They're a lot of them are on that side of things. I just can't do it. I can't do it no more. It's one thing when like you can talk to these people that are on the right. It's one thing, when you're just dealing with kind of run in the mill situations. But I mean, I think we're facing a dictatorship. I think we're facing something we haven't faced before, ever, as a country. And I just don't have the patience for people pretending like it's not happening the way it's happening. Oh, this is the one with the sound thing that we have to run to. I don't know if it's actually real or not. That's what they were screaming at each other. Like, and then I was like, "Peace out," and I don't know if I've been back since. Like, it's a mean dino. He's a mean robot dino. What is the purpose of that, though? It doesn't even make any sense. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this fight exactly, except at a certain point I move to like these speakers and I avoid a wave that's gonna kill me if I don't step by the speakers. That's all I know. Everything else about this fight I don't know. Oh, and I guess I should avoid this things that are flying at me and blue lights. But other than that, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's the thing with LFR is it never actually teaches you too much about the mechanics. You kind of see it. Oh, see, and then he changed sides, and I got a tank debuff on me. I'd probably be dead in a real raid, but that's me because I'm looking at chat. That did it to me. See, someone died because they weren't in the right spot. A priest died. You just get knocked up. Bam. Oh, I'm gonna. And we're back. That's when people die. Is they don't run to the speaker things. And you're dead. Reverb radio. don't really need reverb radio either. Nada. Nothing. And then I think that's it for this one. They're dead. We won. Shadow Tear, did you ever go to the midnight salons with Gus? I don't remember. Those were pretty fun sometimes. And that's when you'd like run into people that sometimes were just kind of in the debate community. We're kind of dicks on lives, but then all of a sudden wouldn't be dicks not on lives, which was really interesting. Gus was always like, people always perform on the lives, and he's like, but on like a lot of the hangouts that we'd have that were off air, people were not performing and like they were, and so you'd get like more human conversations out of people. And then if somebody, like, here's what's interesting about the great debate community, like I would have you so often have like a hardcore atheist come to me in the dead of the night and say, you know, I really do wonder about this Jesus thing, and this is why, and come up with a sincere question instead of just a like an argument question. And that's interesting, not because it's like ha ha, you know, like not a point scoring thing, but that I ran into atheists that did have a desire to find God, but couldn't quite square it, I guess, or maybe their experience of religion was a major turnoff. But you would never get something like that in a live. You would only get that somewhere, you know, off air. But yeah, it was interesting. Yep, Jello and Serb. I haven't talked to Jello in a long time. Maybe 2 years, maybe by now. I have talked to Serb a little bit. No, I don't think people put. I like my approach to Christianity wasn't like ever that people save people. It's like people. It's between them and God, kind of thing. You're not gonna. People that have their egos attached to that or something. I don't know, but I'm pushing in the sense that I have opinions and beliefs and things like that, but I'm not pushing in the sense of like making people think whatever they want to think, or, you know, it's not sincere if you're trying to push people into a corner. It's just not. I don't know. I'm sort of in this recalibration mode of, excuse me for the mic bop. We were just talking about how much we hated that with Cheshire. But I guess I always viewed it as sort of a more more of a conversation than an argument usually. I'm not very good at well, I am more of a debater than a lot of people, but the people that are really, really into it, like I'm not as good as they are. All right. Well, I was just gonna goof around a little bit and play a little bit of WoW. I didn't really have anything profound to say except, I am really stressed out about the stuff that's going up in LA, just because I feel like this is an excuse for a power grab. I think they're just begging for an excuse to call in the other part of the Insurrection Act and basically take like control of blue states. And California being that it's the fourth largest economy in the world, they want to control it. They want to control it. And this high control of executive power is so unconstitutional. And I'm so disappointed in people thinking it's fine. I'm shocked and appalled, really. It's like people don't fundamentally understand that we're a country that was based on not having a king. Like, you don't understand that? Like, I don't know. Kind of important. Kind of what we were founded on, no kings. They want to say nowadays, like the Heritage Foundation were founded on Jesus, but that's not really the case. There's a belief in God and a very generalized deistic, like Enlightenment version of Christianity. But there isn't like what's more foundational to what's more foundational to us is the fact that we're not a monarchy. We're an interesting hybrid of a democracy and a republic together. But we're not a monarchy. We don't have kings. We're supposed to have a balance of power. So if you don't care about the balance of power, that's very concerning. It's incredibly concerning. Also, can we just talk about real quick MTG not reading the bill that she signed off on? That bill has a major power grab in there with AI and saying that states can't regulate AI. And it has another for 10 years. And it has another power grab of basically giving the president power to just override, whatever a judge decides. So like he'll have nothing to reel him in at all. And that's in a budget bill. They're packing things into a budget bill that are unrelated to a budget. And this is my problem with all bills. It's always been the case. Like you could have like a bill that's like, let's send aid to like these people that are starving to death. And then also in order to do this, we're going to have to build like a bunch of new airplanes for the defense. Like what? Like, it's just like, what? They just pack in things that like are unrelated. I'm so tired of it. It's so shady. But yeah, they did the decision and voting on the bill at the dead of night, just praying that people don't read through it, which tells me that they know that Republicans, some of them would have problems with the bill. So far, the only Republican representative that's had some guts with this administration has been Rand Paul, who's really technically an independent libertarian. If you really want to be technical about it, he's more of that, really. But he has some guts, and he's just like, no, this isn't going to be good for my people. Like he actually wants to protect Medicaid, because so many people in this state are on it. He wants to protect the interests of them. And so he's been like saying no to this stuff. And he's very anti-tyranny himself. Like he really isn't very pro-tyranny. So he's the one that's been consistently voting against a lot of their nonsense. And the only one on the Republican side that is. And so he has said some off-base things before or whatever, but I'll give him credit where credit's due. At least he has some guts and some integrity of sorts. But the Democrats are being far too wimpy, with the exception of like Crockett and AOC and Bernie, and I guess Corey. But overall, they've been far too wimpy about everything. And yeah, everybody's just afraid for their own job, their own position. They're afraid of repercussions. They're afraid of a man that's seizing more and more power every day, and that he is going to turn and punish anybody that goes against him. He's vindictive. And so, like, the very fact that we have a president that's threatening to arrest my governor, I don't care if you like Newsom or not. Like, he hasn't done anything right now that's arrest worthy in this situation. And the quote unquote riots that are happening are not like the LA riots, during the Rodney King thing. It's not even that escalated. It's not even like the BLM protest. Like, it's not even to that level. It's literally people, they dared surround a facility, a detention facility, making chants. So they did that. Oh my God. And then, yeah, there's some quote unquote more I guess more bad players, if you want to call it that, but that are throwing rocks at ICE. But I mean, can you blame them? Like, they're literally taking people's families apart, and we're still hearing from MAGA like, oh well, they're just going after criminals, they're just going after gangsters, and you're looking at this lady that's obviously not one of those things, and crying as she's ripped into a vehicle, and some of her family is legally here, and she may not be, but she's been here for the last 20 years, but it's doing no harm, but now she's got to go. And I just think it's nasty. And I think I knew racism like ran deep in America. I just didn't know how deep apparently it is, and how terrible it is. And really, since he's been in office, it's shown me how bad it is, and how willing people are to blame smaller groups of people for like everything that's wrong with them. You're mad that you can't afford housing. You're mad about your gas prices. You're mad about your grocery prices. You're mad about medical care getting worse and worse and offering less and less, and we pay more and more and more. Okay, these are all things to be mad about. It is not the undocumented immigrants' fault. It's not. You know whose fault it is the people you're unwilling to like reel in. Nobody's willing to reel in the Elons. Nobody's really, willing to reel in the Bezos. Like, nobody's willing to reel in these people that are paid extraordinary amounts of money. I mean, we have the largest wealth gap in pay than we've ever had in the United States, even past the Gilded Age now. And people think that's acceptable. They think that's fine. And they think, oh, well, if I say tax the rich, it means like they're going to raise my taxes too. And you're convinced that somehow the wealth's going to trickle down to you or something. And it's proven that that's not the case. It doesn't work that way. But they have everybody just punching sideways at the woke, or, sideways at, or down at the undocumented immigrants. And nobody's punching up. Nobody's punching up. It's just weird. And it's also weird to me that you have all these pro-lifers that are so inconsistent. I'm pro-life, but I'm not going to blink an eye about, taking school lunches. I'm pro-life, but I'm not going to blink an eye about, emergencies where abortion might be necessary. I'm going to pretend like that's not a thing. I'm pro-life, but I sure as hell wouldn't adopt and take on someone else's problem. That was a real quote that was said to me in the debate community by Tommy Hall. Why would I want to take on someone else's problem? Oh, a kid's just a problem, or a kid's just a consequence, or a kid is just a result of sin. So it's karma. Is like, what awful views of children do you have? And so, like, it's just odd to me, And then, like, the same people that are so pro-life, like, if you have, like, a miscarriage, they're like, it's okay, you'll have another. Like, just so passive about it. Like, it's no big deal, And it's just wild to me. None of it makes sense, ever. But if you're really, truly pro-life and you believe abortion's murder, and you're deeply convicted of that, then also you should truly believe that children should get school lunches because children cannot learn if they cannot eat. If you know, it's just weird. None of it's consistent. Yeah, it's tough because the friend across the aisle has become more extreme. Like I'm hearing things from people that I did not hear 8 years ago, 10 years ago. Just pure nastiness now. Like we have Christian Christian authors writing books about the sin of empathy, an invented sin. The sin of empathy. Like it's wrong to have empathy. It's just wild to me. I don't know. Raffle, I don't have food. I don't know why you're climbing on top of me. You little beggar. Okay. I think it's time for dinner. I think is what he's crawling all over me. So I think he wants my attention. My Boston Terrier is like almost 16 and he's blind and his favorite thing in the world is food. So we're gonna go get him something to eat. All right. I was just fooling around a little bit and I just wanted to get back in the algorithm a little bit by going live. But I'll probably do something more substantial later. Thank you for visiting and chatting. Until next time.